before everyone say hello to YouTube because we return to Wild Arms. It's been a while, so if I lose too much time trying to figure out what to do, please excuse me. Oh, I hate the fact that you're carrying the burden by yourselves. But our future depends on your journey. Don't worry. Don't worry, Father. For the glory of Adelheid and Filgaia, I shall reclaim the teardrop. There you go. The War Guardian, Stoldark, has spoken to me about the danger. If you say I am the shaman princess of the Guardians, then I'm proud to be the innocent one. The princess has had a vision. There is no doubt now. You must follow your destiny, princess. Go west through the mountain pass, and you will find the town of Milama. There you'll find a large shrine. If you are the innocent one, then you must go there. I don't know anything about being a shaman, but if I can't be of any help, I'll deal with whatever is expected of me. So yeah, apparently we stumbled across... We need to go to the West Cave. Magic Carrot. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Lucky card. Bullet clip. Okay, we found some stuff. That lowers. Increase luck 1 level. We have the best luck with Jack. That explains something. So yeah, we can... we have normal luck with Rudy, but this will improve it, but lowers defense and whatever pry is. Cecilia has bad luck. Moonstone nullifies poison, but I'll give her the I'll give her the Masangas just so she can have some luck. Okay, so we need to go west through the mountains to find the town called Milama. That's where we should go next. Soon as I can find my way out of the castle, we'll be on our way. Oh, this is the top part of the castle, isn't it? Yeah. Please protect the princess and Filgaia in our place. Okay. Let's go. Okay, our journey starts. We run through town. So it did say to go west, so I would venture to guess that this is the way to go. Why is the volume so the volume on Wild Arms is kind of low, so I'm gonna bring it up a bit. I don't know why Wild Arms is so quiet. Oh, the mountain pass is southeast. Yes, we do have to go through the mountain pass, right? That's what the dude said. There it is, the mountain pass. We found it. Let's do bombs. You have been granted passage. Be careful. Dangerous winds blow through the mountain pass. Please be careful. Okay, boys. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Okay, does this take... Yeah, these things do some damage to you. What? Does Zanpan do anything? How do I light these things up? It's clearly a candle, but...
Alakablam!
959 Moquet-Branche Just aux UB de Fort 35 Mons, Sextou@Enigma for my sub.
I completely forgot that that's in French. Monkey Reg, thank you so much for the 35 months from the gifted sub to Yet. The consecutive 3 months. How's it going? Good to see you, dude. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it, of course. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Thanks again for the support. I really appreciate it. We're going up a level already. It's doing good. I am definitely gonna get lost here. Yo, Sergio, how's it going? Good to see you. I was gonna ask you something, Sergio. Good to see you here. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, first of all. I remember that I think it was you that mentioned Rising Zan to me, like the PS1 game, and I got it. But I was wondering if it was you that told me about a scooter game for PS1 that I was looking for, but I couldn't find. Yeah, Rising Zan, I'm pretty sure it was you when I actually got it. And man, I'm super excited to play it. Because that looks crazy. But I remember someone, Radical Biker, so it was you. Yes, thank you. I couldn't remember the name of the game, and I was like, I want to get the game, but I don't remember which game it was, because apparently it's a really hard game to find. Oh yes, this is the one. I distinctively recall seeing this. Let me bring up the browser. Yeah, I distinctively recall seeing this image, like of the pizza bike. And I was like, what? What was the game with the pizza bike? And I couldn't find it anywhere, dude. I searched for bikers. I searched for... At one point, I thought it was a tricycle. So I was looking for tricycle game. It's an arcade port into the PS1. Pretty obscure Spanish game. And I'm gonna scour eBay, Vinted, all the resale websites to try and find that game, because that looks like a fun game as well. And I love those obscure PS1 games. Those are the most fun ones. And Jack just does all the damage. But yeah, thank you, dude. I'm gonna jot that down in my PS1 wish list. I can show you the list that I have here for games that I want. I will, however, hide how much I spent. But yeah, thank you, dude. I was going crazy. Like, did I dream of this game? I was pretty sure someone told me about it. And then I couldn't find anything, and I was like, yeah, so maybe that's it. So Radical Bikers. Nice. Radical Bikers added to the list. I can show you. There it is. The glorious spreadsheet of all the games that I would like to have in my collection. Now added Radical Bikers. There it is. Radical Bikers. Cool. Man, I seen Rescue Shot, but the copy was too expensive. I do have some bangers here. There was a Suikoden copy as well, but it was $200, and yeah, I just don't have $200 to spend on a PS1 game. The bad thing is I've been collecting PS1 games since I was a kid, basically. And Silent Bomber, because I already have it, yeah. It was one of the games that I really wanted to have a copy of. I already have it, thank God. Man, dude, Sergio, you're one of the bros. You're one of the broskies. And Monkey Reg, thank you so much for the 5-stream streak. I really appreciate those. And yeah, dude, Silent Bomber just does not get the credit that it deserves. One of these days, oh, I got a lighter. Nice. So I was thinking of doing. Maybe I'll do it today after Wild Arms. But since I've been away for a while, I was thinking I want to get back into speedrunning. And the game I really wanted to jump back to, because everyone needs to know about it, is Silent Bomber. So I am going to become a Silent Bomber speedrunner. I don't know if I've seen the leaderboards. It's not a very active community. I don't think there's much going on in the Silent Bomber community. But I don't care. I'm going to learn that game, and I'm going to complete one speedrun of it. I haven't played it since I was a kid. I remember it being a quite difficult game, but yeah. I'm bringing it back. I'm going to try to convince Death to speedrun it. And then we are raising this community. Dude, I don't know how more people don't know about Silent Bomber. People need to know. Nice. We got the lighter. Sweet. And the most ridiculous part, I don't know if you know about this, but the American version of the game, the NTSC copy, is ridiculously difficult to find and stupidly expensive. One of the goals was to get oh, it has poison. Dang it. Yeah, she needs the stone to protect against poison then. But yeah, I saw 2 copies being sold on eBay. One was on auction, and poison sticks after the I got 2 antidotes. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the Missanga, give her a moonstone. I saw 2 copies for sale. One was on auction and it went for like $200 or something. And the other was just the disc and it was being sold for $90. So obviously I didn't pick up the $90 disc because I thought that was a rip-off. Yeah, I don't know why they are. I mean, I understand Silent Bomber actually because the game is really, really hard to find. So the copies that you can find are like stupidly expensive because, a lot of people might want to play it. So essentially you had to break the bank if you want to, which sucks because then, you know, video game preservation and all that, because it's so expensive, some people won't get to play it, but because a lot of other people just want to make a quick buck, which kinda sucks. And I mean, even some PAL versions for some games are really hard to find and really expensive. Wild Arms is one of those. Like, Wild Arms is most likely a 80 to $100 game, or €100 game, I should say. Suikoden is stupidly expensive. Is easily a $150 to $200 game, or euro, whatever you want to put it. There's another game that you probably won't expect, but Earthworm Jim 2 for the PS1 is one really rare game to find, and the prices always go around $100 to $200. And then there are others, like I'm not even talking about Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is just insane prices. There's really people selling at those prices. I have no shame into playing it other means. Yeah, sometimes that's all you have to do, dude. Unfortunately, like I would, for example, one of the games that I'm really looking forward to playing, like in the PS1, is Parasite Eve. But Parasite Eve, in Europe, we only got Parasite Eve 2, so that means that I would have to get a copy of Parasite Eve 1 for either get a Japanese either get a Japanese copy or get an American copy, and I need to get a PlayStation that plays those games. So the amount of money that I'd have to spend to play one game is insane. So it's just, you know, emulation to save the day. Yeah, I gotta go with emulation, dude. Plus, finding a copy of Parasite Eve that isn't too expensive, like the game is gonna run me down like $50 to $70 for sure, if not more. Then PS1s, American or Japanese, are kind of expensive as well now. Not too expensive, but you know, there's still some money. I did get a Pocket Station. I found one on a secondhand website. I paid like $10 for it, and it works pretty good. I don't know what it can be used for. I know some games are compatible with the Pocket Station, but I always wanted one, and it's not in the box or anything, but now I can use it. I know the Japanese, if you use it in Metal Gear Solid Integral, you can then unlock the ninja missions. Yeah, I know Final Fantasy VIII is also compatible with it. I'd have to look up what I can do with the Pocket Station just to see if I can take advantage of it. For now, I only checked the saves, and it only had one save of a Japanese game that I couldn't identify. But I mean, for $10, it's the transparent one. Let me see if I have it here on the side so I can show it. Going in blind. I think this is it. Nope, that's the Dreamcast one. Is this it? Yeah. So there it is. It's the transparent one. It's in pretty good condition. It doesn't seem to have like any damages or anything. See? There it is. It opens like this, and then you plug it into your PS1 or PS2. The PS2 doesn't have any compatible games with it, which was a strange decision by Sony, because the Pocket Station was released pretty late into PlayStation development. To kind of, it was to kind of, I'd say, copy, for lack of a better word, what Dreamcast did with the VMUs, the VMC, sorry, the virtual memory cards. But then they just abandoned the project, sort of. They were like, yeah, this is cool, but PS2 ain't gonna use this. Which was kind of a strange decision. They could have made so many cool stuff with it. Ooh, nice damage from Cecilia. Let's go. PS iToy, which there wasn't many games to use it. Wasn't it only for iToy games? But honestly, I had the iToy, and the iToy games were like super cool. I remember the iToy being really, really funny. I used to play it a bunch when I was a kid, and I had to play it in the kitchen. Because of the lighting and anything else. I had more space in the kitchen as well. But yeah, fun times. I ended up selling the iToy things, so I don't have my iToy games or the camera, which kind of sucks. I'm looking for a copy of Digimon as well, like Digimon World 2003 or something. I remember playing that game a lot when I was a kid, but unfortunately to get the PS2, I sold my PS1. So I had to sell it with the games to get some extra money, and now I don't have my my copies, which kind of sucks. I hate to create a new addiction for you, but there was a card game. Adjust the camera to view the playing area and play against the CPU. Nice, that sounds cool. Hi Deluge, it's good to see you, dude. How's it going? Also, oh. Isn't this like a save point? Oh, there is. Also, I've, Portugal has beaten Germany in handball. Let's go. Usually Portuguese people don't care for handball, but now that we won something, we won against one of the bigger national teams. Yeah, don't worry, we lost against Belgium, so we're only playing for third place now. But we beat Germany, yay! I got a text from a German friend that I made during my my time studying. And she was very nice, very polite, very German of her to be like impressed and saying, "Hey, congratulations." Which was very sweet. Exhausting week, finally a few minutes to relax. Dude, my week was insane as well. I had this thing of, hey, I want to chill, I want to stream more, do more exercise, and then I just got work all week. But I do have good news. This week, I made a pledge. Like, I said to myself, I'm not gonna drink any sodas, any fizzy drinks, nothing. I'm only gonna drink water. That's all I'm gonna drink. I need to stop drinking sodas or fizzy drinks or juice, whatever it is. So I pledged it to myself, like, hey, this week I'm just gonna drink water and water and water and water and water and water. And I did it. I did it. I started on Saturday, and it's Saturday, and I didn't drink a single drop of iced tea, which is my favorite drink. I didn't drink iced tea, didn't drink any Coca-Cola, nothing. So 1 week free of all the fizz. Which for me is huge. Massive. Okay, these guys are different. Yeah, Coke is bad for you. Both Cokes, by the way. No, Pepsi, dude. The big thing is I can't show the brand, but I'm one of those guys that need to stare the devil in the face. So I have a bottle of like a 1 liter iced tea in my room that's like halfway full, which was the last time that I drank it. I had it in the kitchen and I brought it to my room, so I look at it and I have to keep it right here, and it's still full. You can see. So yeah, no drinking. Instead, I have these, which is a 2.5 liter bottle of water that I refill per week, and this is what I'm drinking. Cheers. You have a Coke addiction? Dude, I sincerely hope you're talking about Coca-Cola. But yeah, I understand. Some people need caffeine. Coffee was one of the other things that I dropped. I used to drink a lot of coffee at work. I used to drink like 5 to 9 coffees a day sometimes. I used to drink a bunch of coffee. But I haven't had coffee for like, I can safely say 8 years. I just don't drink it. I started drinking tea, and then that was it. I just drink tea now. And raw tea, by the way. No sugar, no milk. I just drink tea. I make a tea mug, I make a teacup, and that's it. I drink tea. Water with tea. That's it. I made some cookies with the tea, but that's it. No sugar, no milk, no nothing. Sometimes if I do some black tea, I can add some lemon, but that's it. That's as far as it goes. I also have exercised more this week. I did a goal for myself of doing like at least 4 activities this week. I did 3 already. So I have 2 days to complete at least 1 more. I hurt my back, which kind of sucks. Running yesterday, but I feel good. I played paddle tennis on Tuesday. I played football on Thursday. I went running yesterday, so it's looking good. Dude, we're doing it. We're doing it. Doing it. Whew, those were some nasty wins. Very picky in terms of things to drink. It's only water and cola. That's good for you, dude. You know, more power to you. I love, dude, I can't tell you how much iced tea I used to drink. It's a problem, really. I love iced tea. I could drink iced tea with anything. What's going on? These gusts of wind, if I could harness their power. I agree. Why don't you give it a try? Fast draw hint acquired. You got fast draw? Wait, I wanted to use handpan to get that chest that we saw back there. But then I forgot. $71 damage, that's a lot of damage. I need to heal Cecilia, she's on 52 HP. And she's dead. I don't think tap water, and the guy delivering the water bottles one time asked what I'm doing with so many bottles and if I'm using it to shower. You don't drink tap water. Okay, you don't drink tap water. Yeah, I don't recommend drinking tap water as well. Even if you trust the source, it's not that great for you. Supplies ammo to the max. Increases strength. Increases sorcery. A white, pure, pretty flower. Increases vitality. So these are like sources. Carbonated water. Dude, there's a thing that no one drinks in Portugal, by the way. No one drinks carbonated water here. We just drink water. With a lot of minerals. We like rock water. It's like, cave water. Really? Dude, I'm surprised. We really don't do that. We really don't drink carbonated water here. Please tell me you didn't get poisoned. I know, it's just a thing that people don't care for here. The carbonated water is available in like the supermarket or something like that. Actually, I forgot to check the oh yeah. Why does it have question marks? I guess I'll need to use it. There's only one city I know the source, and I'll drink the tap water, and as it's spring water. Everywhere else, nope. I guess that's I'd say that's a wise decision, dude. Let's do this thing. Let's do the question marks. Sonic Buster has been mastered. Okay. Disease. Dude, what happened? I am diseased. I still attack, but I can't move. I'm all green and stuff. What is being diseased? What is happening? What cures diseases? I have one medicine. I do have water from my own well here. So we have like a well in our back garden. So I trust the water here, but still. Even then, we just use it to take baths and stuff. We don't really drink it. The big part is it's free water, so. For a long time, my city had the cleanest tap water. Everybody still prefers mostly bottled stuff, but SodaStream is also having a breakthrough. Really? I don't think I've ever seen SodaStream here in Portugal. I don't think people use it. As I said, people don't really care for carbonated stuff. It's just, if they're going carbonated, it's usually just the fizzy drinks. That's where I came from. Shite. But I've seen the SodaStream things that people use. No, don't stop casting disease. This sucks. I don't have any more medicine. We got a counter. Nice. That means we win. This kind of sucks. I can't remove disease from my boy. Also, the random fights are very, very, very frequent here. And I can't really run away. It's gonna... Oh, I actually ran away from a fight. That only happened twice so far, so I'll take it. Damn, 182 damage. That's a lot. Problem is, Cecilia is out of MP, so not much I can do now. I don't think I have anything to heal MP. Oh, I do. I have a magic carrot. Ah, come on. That wasn't close enough to the stone. It's using Bear Hug. Nice. I was gonna say, please crit so I can kill him in one hit. Thank you for reading my thoughts.
Alakablam.
Alakablam. Okay. That's some really good damage. 91, that is a lot. I think I might have to correct myself. The card game for iToy was only for the PlayStation Eye, which seems to be something different. Yeah, the PlayStation Eye was for PS3, I think. PlayStation Eye. Yes, it was for PlayStation 3. Which was a different thing back then. How am I doing on health-wise? Let me heal before... Oh yeah, that's the thing. I can't heal him until he dies. Great. Because he has a disease. No worries. I do remember the iToy, but I was pretty sure that the iToy was only for iToy games. That was like the thing of the iToy. Yeah, the PlayStation Eye was mainly for Move, yeah. Remember, you needed it to play like Heavy Rain and stuff like that. By the way, I love Heavy Rain. It was one of the cool games for the PS3 that I played. People like to say bad things about that game. I actually think it was a pretty decent game. I didn't mind, like, the story was decent. The gameplay was cool. I liked what they did with the game. I haven't played Detroit Become Human, but it's one of those games that I really want to play as well. But that is in a very long list of games that I want to play. I like most of those story games, so this includes Heavy Rain. Yeah, dude, I think I've heard bad things about Heavy Rain. People dog on its story a little bit. They say it's kind of predictable and kind of stupid. I don't really think so. I really enjoyed Heavy Rain. I didn't get the platinum because of one stupid trophy that was to dodge something with the controller, and I couldn't do it. I've heard rumors about the demons, but I don't believe in them. Okay, great. What about you? Do you say something? Milama lies south of the mountain pass. Feel free to visit. Okay. We went through the mountain pass. We're about to get into town. Keep going south. Okay. That's the Sand River. So this should be the town. Yes. Yes. The Milama village. It has its weaknesses, but it's good. Beyond Two Souls was a bit yikes. I have Beyond Two Souls because I've heard it as like known known actors playing the roles, but I never played it. And to be honest, I'm more excited about playing Detroit than Beyond Two Souls. But I've heard good things about it nonetheless. You have Heavy Rain on PS3, dude. Heavy Rain is totally worth it, if you ask me. This is Milama, huge, rich, and full of water, the oasis of the world. Oh hell yeah! What do you want? I want to save. We made it to the town of Milama. We gone up a few levels in that cave. From what I hear, the town is protected by the power of the Guardians, but I don't believe it. Okay. You won't regret playing Detroit? I'm pretty sure I won't. I've heard good things about Detroit. Reload the ammunition, that'll be 40 Gela. Sure, why not? Take the money. I struggle a bit with the next Dark Pictures game because of its setting. Which one is the next one? One person bought a box of all different PS2 and PS3 games, and I grabbed Heavy Rain plus many other PS2 and PS3 games. That is awesome, dude. I wish I could have more of those events, like when people bring a box of games and we get to pick some. If you're going to the Guardian Temple, stop by the pub first. The owner might have some information for you. Okay, cheers, mate. We shall go to the pub. This town has always been blessed with a lot of water. I wonder if this has something to do with the Guardian of the North. Next one is in space, Directive 8020. Okay, never heard of it, but I didn't know about it, so didn't even charge you. Now that's epic. That is epic. I don't have such luck. Come on. You people, you guys just get nice people. Long ago, there were many like me who came through the cave to the east. I gotta get back to work. Welcome. What can I do for you? We have an armor vest, a sun poncho, and a mist blazer. Oh yeah. We're buying the armor vest and we're equipping it. Same for the sun poncho and the blazer. Nice. Okay, she has medicine, so I'm gonna buy like 10 of them. 3 antidotes. What is the cure silence? Okay. What, 10 of these? Cures paralysis. And there are so... I said this the first time I checked, but there are so many statuses. Forgetfulness, diseases, curses. There's so many status ailments in this game. It's insane. Flash. What is Flash, dude? Bad omen, confusion. Why is there confusion and forgetfulness, dude? This is crazy. All these ailments, dude. That is kind of insane. You can never get a drink in the pub. It's always too crowded. Oh, sorry to hear that, my dude. Sounds like you suck. Gonna be a warrior when I grow up? Yeah, sure you will. You got six PS3 games and 3 PS2 games? Bastard Sword, a Might Blade, and a Dreamland. That is... okay. Man, last time I got Jackass for the PS2, and I went out, and I had to pay like $8 for it. But I did manage to get 2 PS1 games, actually from Germany, which, you know, if I had a friend that could send me stuff from there, I'd pay less on shipping. But I got it from eBay, and I got Disgaea for the PS2, and I got Crisis Beat for the PS1, which was one of those games, one of those kind of, you know, forgotten games for the PS1. Does anyone know about this game? One of those games was Zyko Shadow of the Colossus. That is awesome, dude. Forgetfulness is the moment where you open the fridge door and can't remember what we're going for. Yeah, that's when it happened this game. That's going to happen in this game. That's an ailment in this game. Has anyone ever... wait, that's not it. It's the wrong window. Has everyone ever played this game? I remember this was one of those games that you got like at the supermarket bin. And I remember playing it, and it was kind of fun. But I haven't played it in years. And I've never found a copy of it. I remember one of those days I had a flashback, and I remember the name. I remember it was Crisis Beat. And I'm like, I need to find this game. And all I could find were copies like these, like with the Play It cover. And I wanted to find like a Black Label original copy with the CD looking like this, like the original copy. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from the same studio that did Silent Bomber. The thing, which was like that thing there. The Studio 3. I think Studio 3 worked on both of these games. So I was like, yeah, I need to find this game. I couldn't find a decent copy of it. I looked around, and then I found one on eBay from a German gentleman, I should say. At a decent price, an actually decent, affordable price. Like, it cost me like $35 for a Black Label in decent condition, like close to mint condition, a copy of the game. So he also had Grandia for the PS2 in mint condition. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy both. And then I messaged him saying, hey, is there any chance that you could do like combined shipping, so I only paid shipping once? But the guy didn't answer me, so I ended up buying the games because I was afraid I was gonna lose them. And then he refunded me one of the shipping costs, which was awesome. What do you guys want? Came to visit the Guardian, no particular purpose. Came to visit the Guardian. Guardians? They're the north of the town. Did you see them on the way? Don't wander around here. So they're sending us up north. Grandia 1 and 2 are so good. Someone mentioned it on stream to me once. They were saying that I should play Grandia, and dude, it was on the list from then on, but I saw copy was in decent condition, so I was like, yeah, I'm grabbing it. Wait, so I have one grass graph? Should we do white or black? I'm gonna do black magic. Bind all enemies. Earth magic enemy. Wind attack. Water attack. Thunder. Let's do Earth. Well, we named Break. Anything else? No. We have Break now, I guess. Takes 4 MP, so there is something we can arrange sending you stuff from here. I'm in, but the only bad thing is I only have DHL and they seem to be expensive, so I'm not sure if we really save money that way. Oh, trust me, he will. I'll message you if anything comes up, because here's the thing, either I buy a bunch of times from German people and I have to pay a lot of shipping, because if I normal shipping without using DHL, like the local shipping, costs me around $9 to $10. And DHL, I know DHL can be a bit pricey, but if I combine stuff and I send like one big package and I pay, like, let's go crazy, let's say it costs like $50. It's still, it's still worth it. Trust me, it still comes out as, I come out on top still. But I appreciate it, thanks Deluge. Yeah, I remember you sending the cards. I still have them saved on nice place in the house. I don't have the sweets though. We ate all the sweets. And I saved all the papers that you said, and the fat Pikachu, the German fat Pikachu. The Guardian Shrine protecting Milama isn't doing so well. The shrine is in shambles. Is it because we've lost our faith? Oh my god. Let's go see the shrine. Oh, we found the pub. Let's go. There is no alcohol in this. No, that's impossible. A pub with no alcohol? Impossible. I heard that the town of Edelheid was under attack by demons. To the east of the cave, there is a desolate ocean made of sand. Beyond that, there is a town called Ship Graveyard. From what I hear, only the best dream chasers will get through the cave. Okay. The owner's father was a guardian priest. Okay. Oh, thank you, Deluge. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the help. That's why you find folks. I really appreciate you find folk around here. I had Chimp help me with some of the UK stuff that I bought once. I bought some games from the UK. I don't remember which game it was, but it was a pretty expensive one that I wanted to get here in one piece, and I got on eBay. And I got the copy here mint. That was awesome. I think it was Cooler World or something. I got Zach to help me with Solid Loot to send it to Death. And I appreciate every single one of you. DHL here in Canada charge you one rate up to a certain size and certain size and weight, then the rate goes up. It's like 20 Canadian starting. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same DHL here. Talking about Grandia, I don't know if you know that Grandia 2's main song is in Portuguese. Really? I did not know that. Grandia's 2 OST. We need to check that out right now. Complete soundtrack. Ah, I'm seeing more than one in Portuguese. Deus, which means by God, or to God, actually. That's also Portuguese. Huh, I didn't know Grandia had like a Portuguese connection. That's the way to make me play Grandia faster. There it is, Canção do Povo, which means people's song in English, by the way. I mean, we gotta hear people's song, right? We gotta hear this song. Where is it? Let me take this out for a bit. There it is. It's literally the last song of the the OST. Huh. Who'd have thunk? It's not sung in Portuguese, by the way. Well, apparently it is Portuguese, but the accent is so Japanese that it doesn't sound like it. Oh, it is. Yo, Mav, how's it going? Good to see you, dude. Grandia is a really interesting franchise. You telling me? Portuguese mansion in Grandia? My guy. This is cool. I need to dig into this. We're playing Wild Arms, though. But thank you for letting me know, dude. Also, by the way, I was enjoying my my weekend. I tuned in to Mav's stream, and he says something along the lines of, good code is not important. Good code doesn't matter. And I'm like, what is this? Oh, it's actually the good Portuguese, not Brazilian, by the way. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. Code quality doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the exact quote. And I was like, what is this? I'm angry. How's this guy exposing us? We know this, but we can't let everyone else know. But it is absolute truth, my guys. Code quality does not matter. Yo, Yet, how's it going? Good to see you. Happy weekend. It's good to see you. Yeah, we've been exposed. Mav exposed all of us that work in code development. Now everyone knows. Code quality does not matter a single bit. It is absolute God's honest truth. Yeah. Final Fantasy VII, which was the case and point. Yeah, as long as the code works. Them's were my words. Yeah, it's completely inconsequential. Yeah. And I don't think there's a better example of a huge legacy like Final Fantasy VII. It's like, to explain a visual of what is Final Fantasy VII, it would be like the Eiffel Tower. It's like you discover the Eiffel Tower has been built on top, like the base of the Eiffel Tower that's keeping it up. It's with toothpicks and rubber bands. And bits of like gum gluing it together. But it's beautiful and it's iconic as it is, but behind it there's this broken mess that somehow works. And everyone's okay with it. Everyone loves it. So yeah, it's an absolutely brilliant example of someone creating something so shockingly bad. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but being, yeah, does it work? Ship it. Don't care. And the same thing, you know what's funny? The same thing happened with Pokemon. If you look up Pokemon, Pokemon was released in Japan. It was for the Game Boy. It was a buggy mess, like Missing No. All there were a lot. Missing No was like the tip of the iceberg when it came to incredibly game-breaking bugs. They ironed it out and then they shipped it to the US, and it became this massive success. But the game was also broken. So yeah, maybe the fact that your code doesn't work, or it isn't the best, is a good indication that you're creating something that will someday become iconic. That's all I'm saying. Oh, we're doing... Thanks for the fusion! Yet, we're gonna do that in a bit. So yeah, maybe you're onto something iconic. If you need motivation, just think about it. Yeah, Missing No. I was mentioning Missing No because Missing No, they couldn't iron it out. Missing No was was in all the copies. US, PAL, Japan. It was one of the bugs that they could not remove for some reason. And but the game was much more. If you play the first version of Pokemon on the Game Boy, the Japanese version, it is really, really bad. If you make something great, people will accept some amount of jankiness. Yeah, that's it. It's like this scale. It's like it is great, and it has some bugs. So as long as it balances it out, people are like, yeah, that's okay. I'll take Missing No. I'll take game breaking from time to time. If it is fun and entertaining and it's good, if the story is great, I'll take it. If it has iconic characters, I'll take it. What do you want? I'm busy right now. Can you come back later? Do you want to ask the pub owner about the Guardian Shrine? Yes. The Guardians? I didn't think anyone knew about them anymore. I may be of some help. My father was the last keeper of the Guardian Temple. He told me many stories. Wait until the customers are gone, will ya? This isn't a temple I'm running here. Okay. Why don't you guys eat something while we wait? Okay, 5 hamburgers, please. That's a lot of food for you guys. Who's gonna eat all of it? Skyrim. Yeah, that is absolutely correct, man. Skyrim is such a big example, dude. Skyrim is one of the most ambitious projects for its time, and everyone recognized how great it was, even though it was beyond broken. But it was endearing, dude. Skyrim is probably one of the best video games that you can play, and it was beyond broken, but it's still a great legacy. Yeah, broken in a fun way, exactly. That's the more you think about it, the more use cases you're gonna find, especially in gaming, dude. People do not care if your game has a few bugs or a lot of problems, as long as it is entertaining. Like Cyberpunk, that was another conversation, but Macho Man mod, best Skyrim mod? No, I won't be answering question. Macho Man, how about the mod that allowed you to kill all the children, dude? That was I was scared when I saw that mod being introduced somehow. Someone thought, yeah, people are gonna play this mod. Yeah, that's a thing, in case you didn't know. Yeah, oh, sorry, I have something stuck here. Yeah, Cyberpunk was one of those things that they hyped it up so much that when it... there it is. They hyped it up so much that no matter how great the game was on release, it was gonna catch criticism. But, you know, it just released so broken that it catched a lot of criticism, and warranted criticism. If you bring in Keanu Reeves to hype up your game, you need to back it up. And unfortunately, they did not. But they did, yeah, they managed to turn it around. Yeah. Cyberpunk in a critical mass where there were so many bugs, but they did face some backlash, but they still managed to turn it around. It was pretty much unfinished on the launch. That was the thing, dude. They hyped it up too much. They thought they were going to finish it. They didn't. They released it anyway because obviously it was an executive decision. Everyone got mad at CD Projekt Red. They tanked. And then they thought that the good thing about that is they could have folded. They could have said, you know what, we made a bad game. Like Driver 3, the same team. They could have said, you know what, we did a bad game. We give up, close shop, move on, do another thing. But no, they stick to it. They fixed it. They turned it around, and now it's a great game from what I hear. They actually, you know, it runs extremely well on Colfix, like Monkey Wrench is saying. They actually managed to turn it around, which is great. I like to see that. It's a case that they actually cared for the people that bought the game, and they said, you know what, we'll do this. We'll make it up to you guys. You felt bad for Keanu Reeves? Yeah, don't. Keanu's is still awesome. But that's the danger of associating yourself with a project, you know? It can go wrong. I can't believe you have seconds. Magic casting requires a lot of energy. That's why I'm always hungry after a battle. Plus, I love hamburgers. I learned how fun it was to eat through cooking and eating hamburgers at the Abbey. Everyone loves me because I'm a princess, not because I'm Cecilia. If people need me because of what I symbolize, then I shall do what's asked of me. I will retrieve the teardrop. Okay, that got serious. Yeah, one game ain't keeping him down. He has done so many good... and he's one of those celebrities that he's actually down to earth and looks like a good chap, to be honest. So, I'm glad they turned it around. If not, nothing else. But also for CD Projekt Red, because they actually made good games, and Cyberpunk looked like it was the nail in the coffin, but they managed to turn it around and got some credibility back, and now they can build on it. Okay, I'm ready. Let's talk about the Guardians. There is a room that only priests were permitted to see. My father probably wanted me to be a priest because he made me memorize the password to the room. Write this down. Light the fire at 2, then at 10. When you light the fire at 6... Oh, wait, let me write that. Light the fire at 2, then at 10. When you light the fire at 6, the doors will open at 12. Go through the temple with the lights. Okay. I don't know what this means, but I'm sure you'll find out. Take this with you. My father left this for me, but I don't need it anymore. Get a holy medal. Okay. Thanks, guy. Let's see if we can equip the holy medal. I ran it on an Athlon 3000G, 16 gigs. Radeon RX 65000 XT, 30 FPS on low settings with FSR on quality. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Can't say that about Ubisoft. Man, Ubisoft. Ubisoft is just becoming a meme, isn't it? Through they're causing their own downfall, to be absolutely honest. That's on them. A Guardian Servant's Medal. Okay, so that's for the Guardian. Hasn't Ubisoft been the dumpster fire for the last 8 years? Yeah, pretty much. Dumpster Inferno, yeah. Pretty much. It's more like fire from The Simpsons. Kinda sucks, dude. Ubisoft had so many great titles. They just somehow lost their way. And it sucks because there are companies like EA who are still doing pretty good, and they shouldn't. Because EA just produces bad stuff, but people keep throwing money at them. I saw, you know, in the videos that I saw Witcher 3. Dude, I haven't played Witcher 3, okay? But I saw this, I don't know if it was a TikTok or whatever it was, that the guy is playing Witcher 3, and he enters like a part like in a castle that has like an open space, and you see the mountains with the fog and everything, and it looks amazing. And the guy is like, "Isn't this game like an old game?" And he goes to check the release date, and it's 2015, and he was playing Forspoken previously, and he turns off Witcher 3, turns on the PS5, looks at a similar place, like an open space with mountains and everything, and the difference in the graphic setting is astonishing. Like a game that was 9 years behind or whatever it was looks considerably worse than a game that was... It's insane. Somehow they want us to pay more for games. I won't buy any more EA games. Proceed to buy the newest COD. That's the problem with EA, dude. They have the chokehold on the market. People just keep buying their games. Is it Madden, FIFA, NBA, whatever it was? Everyone just keeps buying it. Yeah, people are still buying new FIFA. I'm one of those people, unfortunately. Like I don't have it installed. I played the there was this promo going out, like the new EAFC 25. You could pay $5 and you could play it for 10 hours. That's what I did. Because everyone else was playing. We were playing it. We were saying, yeah, this is a bad game. This isn't a good game. We're not having a nice time. But everyone was like, yeah, let's play FIFA again. Why? I don't want to play this game anymore. Let's stop playing this game. Let's stop playing, giving these people money. And I didn't buy the game. I don't care. I'm not going to spend more money. Yo, Holy, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm back. It was just a complicated week. A lot of work to do. I had to produce actually good code instead of being a game developer, and I can produce spaghetti code and everyone would eat it. I chose the wrong profession. I have actually to get, I can't just produce legacy code and say, you know what, F you, and this will work forever. Mine actually has to be, it has to work every day, and people can't complain about it. And if it breaks, a lot of people are going to get mad because I work in telecommunications. So if I make a mistake, you won't have 4G or 5G on your phone. Yeah, to be fair, yet, Mav specified that it doesn't work for every type of code that you produce. That's not my case, unfortunately. Like in games, sure, code quality, yeah, no. Yeah, there is the caveat to it, exactly. If it needs maintenance, why is that a monkey here? Monkey, make noise. Actually, I don't know if I have to go through here. But, sure, why not? It seems like I can't walk on this sand. Can I send handpan? Yeah, no, I can't go through here. I wonder if the monkey has something to do with it. Get out of there, monkey! But that's the thing. Now I learned I should have been a game developer. So this should be where the Guardian is. Yeah, the Guardian Shrine. There it is. Yo, Bonewash, how's it going? Good to see you. Happy weekend, dude. It is great to have you here. The music got serious now. A strange device is binding the door. A small circular indentation lies below the inscription. When the time comes, show the sign. Okay. Nice, we got a crit. Wow, we did a lot of damage. Doing my Celeste practicing. First run was sloppy. Dude, that's how you start. Glad to hear you're running Celeste. Sometimes I miss playing Celeste, I'm not gonna lie to you. Playing City, but something was wrong, and doing the Celeste challenge was fun. I don't think I could get into Celeste speedrunning. I don't think it's for me. But I do like to go back to the game from time to time. I can tell you that 100% Celeste is definitely not for me. That I know for sure. Top run of 56 minutes 47 seconds, but I've been working on clearing B-sides legit. Nice. Playing Celeste on the Switch with stick drift was so much fun. I can imagine, yeah. So, do the statues do anything, or...? Maybe the watch does something. Nice, we got a crit. We got another crit, sweet. Okay, so we had to figure out what this time thing is. These statues look somehow different. Nice. Did a coding assessment for software development Java application. We were given 1 hour to do 4 coding exercises, and we managed to complete the first exercise in time. I got 100% correct according to the tests. That made me feel like if those are the standards, I don't have the processing power for professional software development. I think I can code, but the amount of problem solving they asked me to do in the time given was crazy to me. I think that being able to solve faster isn't really what defines a software engineer. As long as you can solve it with a team, as long as you work well with a team, I'd say that's the most important thing. I mean, I do a lot of I do a lot of interviews, and I try to hire people for my teams. And one thing that we are preoccupied with when we interview someone is, are they a good team player? That's the thing. We don't really care if you can solve exercises that fast. I usually don't even do a lot of technical questions, honestly. Unless you're applying for a senior position, we don't see much in the way of what solving 4 exercises in an hour. Yeah, that sounds crazy. I would agree. that isn't gonna tell us much, but if you're good working in a team, that's important. That's good. Okay. Let's see if anything changes. When I use the watch here. I think some of the shields change him, so that's right, left, left. No, they are exactly the same. When I was interviewing people, I would have a live coding session, but you had 80 to 90 minutes to solve one task. See, that seems more likely. And then you can discuss, like, it's a live session, then you can discuss and understand what people, you know, work with. Team has a meeting in German. Toll ein andere Macht, which translates to great. Somebody else does it. That's great. It's a great meaning for team. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, wait. Light the fire. Oh, that's it. Light the fire at 2, then at 10. When you light the fire at 6, the doors will open at 12. Go through the temple with the light. So, light the fire at 2. So that's midday. 1, 2. And then at 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is correct. Then at 10. When you light the fire at 6, the doors will open at 12. Doors will open at 12. Aha! Big brain! There you go. Figured it out. I would love for someone to just accept that I'm not, when I'm... Wait. It worked pretty well. It still weeded out people who basically couldn't code. Yeah, I think that's more than enough. Yeah, I think you had it spot on, Mav. I would love for someone to just accept that I'm not the finished article and that I will need to be trained in their technology stack and workflow. Companies seem to expect a lot of prospective hires, in my opinion. Dude, I think that differs from company to company. So maybe you're just in the wrong place, if I'm honest with you, because in Portugal there is a lot. We're looking for a lot of developers. So there's a lot more developer positions than there is developers. So, which is a problem if you're trying to build a team and to give, to reply to all the customers if your business is booming, if you're actually selling things. Like, you need more developers, you need people to build a team around. So when you don't have, like, let's say, when you don't have, like, experienced developers in the market, or you can't pay the price that would give you all the experienced developers, you need to get creative. What getting creative means is sometimes you need to hire people that are fresh out of school or are self-learners and are looking for a chance, and you give them that chance and you teach them, and then they become, it's like you're polishing a diamond. It's a diamond in the rough. But if it works, it's wonderful, because look, the last guy we hired, I'll give you this example, and I'm sorry this is going on during the live play, but I enjoy this conversation actually. Also, by the way, yeah, let's do this. I'll save and then I'll continue this conversation, because we've been playing for an hour and a half, so that I can stop Wild Arms and we can have a, I can save and have a good conversation about this, because this is an interesting topic for me. Maybe not for YouTube, but for me it is. So let's go back to the village here and let's save, and then I'll give you my examples and my my experience. And we have Mav here, so I'm excited to hear his experience as well. So yeah, good to be back to Wild Arms. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Everyone say goodbye to YouTube. Sorry for the rushed ending. We've been playing for an hour and a half. I'll see you in the next one. If you want to know about this conversation, you know, join Twitch. See ya, folks. Love ya. Bye.